Here we go. This is number 5. Yo, man, it almost went too far. Number 5. Nice shot.
Now that was one thing. Okay, 1.
A little bit to the right.
Yeah, I left it down that time. I don't want to adjust it after every shot because you tend to over-adjust.
Right.
Okay, quiet. Everybody say a prayer.
Here we go.
That's 4.
I think you're creeping towards me too, Mike.
Well, we got to hold our measurement, don't we?
Well, the bucket moves. The bucket moves is what I'm saying. Yes! 5.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we go for the bonus round. We're going to try one more for the bonus round.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, 6 in a row. This is a Canon of, would you turn that radio off, mister? This is a Canon of our own original design. We were going to do this with all PVC pipe, and then we couldn't find the right diameter PVC pipe. So Mr. Fisher and I met up here, and we found a piece of this tubing that we used on that rat rod that you see behind us for roll bars. We cut this plate out of a piece of metal that I had for a bottom of a wood stove that I bought this winter. And we cut that up, about 1/8-inch plate, just boilerplate. And we welded some bolts on it and some nuts and different things. We had some problems. Initially, we tried to use this for our plunger, for our thimble down in the bore, and it was just too heavy. We couldn't get the distance we wanted, and we were using 2 springs at that time. Well, after that, Mr. Fisher came up with the idea of going to wood, so we went to Lowe's and we purchased a wooden dowel, and we put the wooden dowel in, and the wooden dowel was fine except for the fact that we kept getting a lot of variables. It didn't fit the bore close enough, and it was the largest diameter that we could get. So we thought about it and talked about it, did some brainstorming, and came up with the idea of taking a piece of PVC pipe and wedging that in the bore on the thimble, and this fit in the bore really nice. So, and I'll just show you how that fits down in there nicely. And this was 1.25 inches. So all the measurements for this, by the way, were done with vernier calipers, and they're listed on our project. We use the verniers to measure the inside diameter, the outside diameter. We took a cylinder hone and cleaned the inside of this bore all up so that the ball would slide up and down in there nice and free. And this is just a standard golf ball that you'd buy anywhere. It's nothing special. We did the mathematical calculations for the elevation, and we have a scale that we knocked off someplace during transit. But we have a degree wheel that mounts right up here on the side, and there's a little plunger that points to that, a little arrow that measures, I think it was 26 degrees, wasn't it, Mr. Fisher? 26 degrees. So that's our project, and you saw the 5 shots, and we're happy with it. And this was some kind of project for Mr. Fisher and I. We put a lot of hours in not only this part of it, but doing the actual paperwork end of it. We can take it apart quick. This is just how we, if you had to make some modifications to it for some reason, you could just pop the spring off like that. Go ahead and put this in the reversing fashion. This is hardwood, so and you can see the screw gets bent from slamming up against there. We tried a couple of different variations on the screw. And then if I tip this over, it should give us everything, the ball, the plunger. And that's what we ended up with for the plunger, which is a whole lot lighter than the metal one that we had. We kept getting some variation, and we felt that it was due to the configuration of this thimble flopping around in the bore, and that's why we came up with this little sleeve here to go on the end. We just put some light oil on it, not enough so that you'd get it all over your hands or anything, and that seems to work real good. In conclusion, this will all break down to less than 12 inches. The barrel is 11 5/8. The overall length of this base piece is about 11 5/8. The width on it is about 11 and a half. So, and assembled, the total height of it is about 14 and a half inches. But like I said, this all breaks down and makes a really nice package. And that's about it, right, Mr. Fisher?
Right, Tom.
And we're glad this one's done. Thank you.